Blessings, beloveds. This has been in my heart to be able to talk to you at such as a time as this auspicious time. We are living in extraordinary times. What a gift and blessing that this entire world gets to take a time out, that we're having mandatory retreat time to be at home and to connect with our beloveds, to connect with ourselves, and to get off the ride of being over busy, overextended, constantly doing, in constant distraction. And I hope that we are using this time well. I wanted to say that something exciting and something wonderful and something extraordinary beyond what we have ever experienced and imagined before is taking place. And we must trust that this is good, that fundamentally at the essence, the heart and the spirit of everything that is transpiring, it is for good, no matter what it looks like. It is for the highest good of all. This is what I know. And I want to bring forth the opportunity to awaken to our spiritual power. I crave a world that awakens to its spiritual power and is coming out of the mass distraction of manipulation and fear. And have you contemplated this? I've been thinking about this because there's much talk of a negative influence and, the powers that be, so to speak, that are taking advantage of the masses. And I've been thinking, why would the powers at be, if they're truly all powerful as we imagine them to be and perceive them to be, and as it appears for them to be, why would they need to feed off of humanity? Why would they need to oppress? Why would they need to control? Why would they need to manipulate? Why would they need to do all of that if they already are so powerful? And I know some people will say for greed, for control, world domination, whatever. But I truly believe a power that really is powerful never needs to harm, never needs to do anything because it is all powerful. And so the seeming power must be a weakness. That it needs our energy, it needs our power, it needs us to be disconnected, it needs us to be asleep, it needs us to be in fear, it needs us to be distracted because of how powerful we are. Have you thought about how powerful we are? We must be extremely powerful if all of this has been done to usurp our power and to make us feel vulnerable and to make us feel disconnected from our power. So I'm wanting us to awaken to our spiritual power and how powerful we truly are, and to use our power as it's meant to be for good, and to be independent and sovereign in our power, and to understand that this power is used by what we give our attention to. And so look at where our attention usually is. It's in crises, it's in the next big fear, it's in the next big scary thing, it's in the next big recession, it's in the next big, shooting, mass shooting, it's in the next big, whatever it is. And then there's a lot of energy and attention given to that, politics or whatever. And notice that the usurping of the energy and the attention given to stuff that we don't want, that amplifies it and makes it even more, makes it even bigger, increases the very thing that we don't want. The opportunity and invitation in this time of time out and mandatory shutdown and stay at home and retreat is to go within and take the attention off of where we are glued to, the TV, the news, whatever it is, the media, whatever it is, social media, that's giving so much energy to this and keeps us disconnected from our power and using our power in the way that we don't want it to be used. What if we had this experiment and we just, as the masses, took this gift of time and took our attention off of all of that we've been giving our attention to? Could you imagine the radical shift in consciousness and in humanity if the masses just stopped giving our attention to all of that, and we went within and got still and got quiet and went into that sacred place of the Most High, connecting with our source, connecting with our divinity, connecting with our true power and our connection, and listening to that internal voice, that internal guidance, that intuition, and to be motivated by that, run by that, and then to see everything from that place. So there's a holy invitation here, and I think it would be a cool experiment because I'm noticing that something has already shifted. I've never seen so much positivity and optimism and lightheartedness and joking and funny stuff at how ridiculous all of this is, that humanity is waking up to and seeing through the illusion and is coming to a place of this just doesn't make sense and this is not going to fly anymore. So I'm really excited about taking this time and taking the invitation, and let's do a mass experiment and just withdraw our attention from all of that and see what happens. See what happens. You know, because when we stop that mind and that thinking and that mental attention and focus to where we have been focused, and it just doesn't get fed anymore, and it just disappears. It just dissolves into the nothingness that it truly is. So there's an invitation for that. And then there's also a really important invitation to keep our vibration high, because all of that other stuff lowers the vibration. And we're easily taken advantage of when our vibration is low. And so we want to raise our vibration by giving our attention to the things that feed us, that inspire us, that make us feel good. Two of the favorite things that I love to listen to, I love giving my clients this holy invitation to listen to Abraham, Esther and Jerry Hicks, the teaching of Abraham, the teachings of Abraham on YouTube. And there's just thousands of YouTubes, and it's all about raising your vibration and keeping yourself in that good feeling place. It's very crucial for the shift that's taking place on the planet for us to be in high vibration, to allow that new world that there is a great asking for. Out of all of this that we don't want, there's a great asking for what we do want, and a new world is being realized and revealed right here, right now, and we are absolutely here to participate in this. And so listen to Inundate and saturate yourself with that. And then the other thing that I love to listen to is Muji. And he's a beautiful soul. His name is spelled Mooji. And you can also Google him on YouTube. And he's really great about stopping the identification with where we've been identified and giving us that opportunity to quiet and still ourselves back into the essentialness of the true self that we are, that is beyond all of the phenomenon. And it's a great place to practice being still and quiet. And then also in raising our vibration, it's really important to do the things and be audacious and bold and radical, and do the things that allow you to feel good, the things that you enjoy, the things that you love doing. Take these precious moments given to us to draw, to paint, to create, to sing, to dance, to meditate, to pray, to appreciate, celebrate, walk, be in your garden, be in nature, do all the things, be with your loved ones, and and do the things that help you to feel better, because that raises your vibration, and from that place you are in your spiritual power. And the other thing that I want to say is really important to do is that there is this tremendous presence of light and divine assistance and intelligence that is available to us, but we are given free will. And so we must ask for the help, ask for the assistance. And so I constantly am calling upon my angels. I'm calling upon the higher intelligence. And I'm always asking for help. Angels, you know. Angels, you know the path and the way for this transformation and this elevation for all of us, for the highest good. Let me be a vessel and channel for this light and this presence of light and beauty and joy to radiate and shine through me. Make me available. Guide me, show me, direct my words, direct my thoughts, direct my actions. Let me be the one, as Abraham says, one who is connected to source is more powerful than billions who are not. And so I cultivate this awareness and the intention to be that one, to be well established and still and calm and present and breathing deeply and being in appreciation, keeping my focus on things that keep me in that vision of the world I would love to live in and be a part of for everyone. And I ask for the assistance, and I'm asking all the time. You know, angels, you know. Whatever it is, I'm available. Yes, and thank you. Divine intelligence, you know, and I am available. Thank you. I am open and I'm willing and receptive. Thank you. Thank you. And so ask. It is important to enlist your free will and ask. And you don't even have to know what you're asking for specifically. Just say help. And know divine assistance is showing up in the perfect way. In support. And so help, us keep our focus. Help us feel connected to our spiritual power. Help us dream and envision and imagine a world that works for everyone. Help us to stay steady and calm and even and balanced and aligned in the midst of the transformation and the shift that's happening. Let us not be afraid. Let us be absolutely assured that all is extraordinarily, wonderfully, supremely well. And I would like to close out. I just want to make sure I've touched on everything that I wanted to say, and it looks like I have. So I will just close in prayer. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for your availability. And I am just grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. And let us pray. I'm knowing that this message is so clear, and I'm knowing that it touches the heart and the minds and the spirit of all humanity, all life. There's a resonance in the word that is spoken, that is revealed, that is clarified, that is clear. There's a resonance and a vibration and an energy of enthusiasm, of excitement, of celebration, of appreciation, of thanksgiving. Something wonderful and extraordinary is happening. I'm knowing this. I'm giving thanks. I'm soothing all hearts and all minds and all emotion and all spirit and all beings everywhere into that. Let them be soothed by the resonance of this, of my voice, and from the intention of my heart to calm and soothe and comfort and to absolutely bless and know that all is well. We are backed, supported, supplied, and sustained. Infinite loving grace is at hand and in the midst of everything that is being orchestrated. Let us be available. Let us be well established and stable and connected, serene and calm, peaceful and poised. Let us be powerful in that we have been created and that which we are, knowing that we can never be disconnected or separated. Let us be one in this. Let us absolutely see the best of life and to see the best of possibility and potential. And I imagine and I dare to dream a world that is beyond what we can imagine, that is a world out of all of our asking, out of everything that we've lived. And I'm knowing that it is a world indeed that benefits and blesses everyone. I'm knowing that everyone's living in their highest selves, their highest alignment, their highest truth. And I'm knowing that love rules and love governs and love guides and love compels and love sustains. I'm knowing creativity and inspiration is at the heart and the spirit and the intention. I know it's for good, and I know that everyone has everything that they can imagine and dream and desire beyond what they can imagine, dream, and desire. I see harmony, I see wealth, I see abundance, I see well-being, I see absolutely everyone living their highest selves, their highest existence, their highest life. And I see all life in harmony, all life living that utopia right here on earth, heaven on earth. I'm seeing the manifestation, I'm seeing the vision, I'm seeing the possibility, I'm seeing the reality, I'm seeing it materialize right before our very eyes. I see that we're all a part of it. I see that we're all these vessels of energy and life and love and light and intelligence and illumination. I see us awake. I see us whole. I see us complete. I see us perfect. I see us powerful. And I see that the influence that runs us is an influence of spirit of the Most High. And I'm knowing that the entire universe is in gladness and in joy and in joyful standing ovation because something extraordinary is happening. And so I'm so grateful for the resonance of this prayer that uplifts and that informs and absolutely raises the vibration of consciousness, of the mind of all beings everywhere. And it is in this high vibration that we live, move, and have our very being in existence. And I know it is from inspiration that we are guided and compelled. And I know it is in the silence and stillness that we connect, that we wake up, that we remember that we're home. And it is from this place I know everything is unfolding in wonderful and wondrous ways. And I am so grateful and thankful for this and so much more. And for all of us, for the two or more gathered in agreement, we say, and so it is. Amen. Much love, much life, light, and much joy.